Good morning. Good morning. Oh. Why does my life hate me? Anyways, whatever. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing all right. I'm gonna be busy. I've got to be really. So a bunch of my my duties got shifted around outside of stream, and so now I'm gonna be really busy. So unfortunately, and this doesn't really affect you guys. This more affects me. But no, I'm not pregnant. The truth come out. Does Akira Dolce is gay? Does anybody even know what that is? Wait, does anybody even know what does Bruno Mars is gay? Hold on a second here. The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? I'm trying to find the original. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Achoo! 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 Bless you. You're welcome. Hi guys, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate it. If it weren't for you guys, I would not be here. I would be in a ditch somewhere, lying in the ground, sleeping probably. And then I'd wake up, and then I'd be like, wow, I wish I wasn't here. I made ice cream. Ooh. Did you fluff it? Did you fluff it good? The one thing I don't like about, like, ice cream is that, like, when it melts, it gets all soupy. But if you try to freeze the soup, right? If you try to freeze the soup, it gets all, like, hard. And, like, you know, not like ice cream. It's more like frozen milk. That sucks. Sorry, I'm a little sneezy. Let me go live on Shorts real quick. Returned it. Good. Good. The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Hold on. The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Bruno Mars is gay is the most discussed in the media in the few years ago. Even it has happened in 2012, but some of the public still curious about what is exactly happening, and to be the reason there is a rumor comes out about his gay. At the time, he became the massive social networking rumor. The public, especially his fans, are shocked. He just came out with this bad rumor which is spread massively. This time is not about his music career, but his bad rumor. The rumor is out of standardized of hoax. According to the last reported, this singer revealed himself as homosexual. Do you still believe or not? This rumor is really much talked by people, even in a person of his fans. The rumor come out. Does Akira Dolce is gay? The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? What a throwback. What a throwback. The tumor come out? The tumor. The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is... I can't type today. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Oh. I feel like I'm old when I talk about things like that. You know? I feel old. I feel 37. Oh, I forgot to tell Blue Sky that I'm live. Let me do that real quick. I'm sorry. And then we can get started and we can make some coffee. And then we can play some puzzles. And then we can have fun. HTT. It's crazy that every time I tell Blue Sky that I'm live, I have to type out the URL entirely. Okay. So also today is going to be cut a little bit short. A little shorter than usual. Wait, what am I trying tonight? Are we trying to be gay? Are we gonna try it? Anyways. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, I still tweeted it anyways. Yeah. My nose is a little itchy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what we're... I don't know, I don't really have an intro today. I don't really have anything I want to talk about this morning. So, that's something. Yeah. Other than like, yeah, I'm gonna be super busy in the next couple days. I might not stream next week because of it. So, yeah, I'm going through some like, basically what's happening is that like we're going through some structure changes in terms of work. So, I'm actually not sure what my schedule is going to be like for next week. And until I figure that out, I probably won't have a fixed schedule next week. I will try to like at least do 2 to 3 tea time streams next week. But they might not be on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I need to tell you guys. So, yeah. I'm just gonna be really, really tired also. So, that's gonna be a thing. All right, need to make my coffee now, so let's make my coffee. I have to press buttons, don't I? My camera feels a little off today. There we go, that feels better. There we go. That feels much better. Okay. I am alive. I'm alive and well, and I got my red sleeves on today. Alright, I'm gonna start my water. Get my coffee brewer out. Ah! Alright, and then... Uh-oh. Nothing happened. I just knocked over my toolbox. It's fine. Hi, welcome in. Are you Korean? No. Good question, though. I appreciate it. My toe really hurts. There's one thing for some reason. I don't know if this is like a thing. Oh, why did I open this? I don't need this yet. I don't know if this is a thing or not, but like my freaking toe always hurts when I stand for too long. You know? I don't know what it is. Love your voice. Thank you. Thank you. Popped out on my page and I think you look cool. Thanks. I think you are a cool person for saying that. Wink, wink. I'm not sure if you saw that wink. Are you standing on your toe? No, I think it's just like the way... I think it just might be the way I walk, and then like the pressure on my toe that comes from my shoe. Maybe I have just bad shoe. It's always my right toe though. I wonder if I have a fucked up like foot, you know? Maybe Akira has a fucked up foot that puts a lot of pressure on his toe, right toe for some reason, right big toe. Here's my coffee filter, by the way. And you know what? Wow. I'm really like congested today. Um, it's always whenever I'm like standing or walking for too long, it's always at the right toe. And I wonder. It's like not enough to be like, oh yeah, it's a problem. And the only way to like really alleviate it if I just stay off it for a couple days. Why is the filter so flat? Because it is. That's how we open it up. Like this. But I have to fold it first, so. Filters just like come that way. Could you imagine if like filters came in like not like completely like boxed? Yeah. So then we just open it up. What color is your hair? Is this a trick question? It's like it's you know black. It's black hair. Black hair. Blanc. That's white. I was thinking maybe I should have white hair though. It's just the lighting that makes it look not black, I guess. My go-to sentence starter? You mean conversation starter? But your greeting is I love the greeting howdy, to be honest. Howdy is a good greeting. It's wacky, silly, and it's still somewhat formal. I don't know. I'd probably look like a Danganronpa character if I did. Oh, guys, did you know Firefox just updated with a VPN, a free VPN that you can use 50 gigabytes of data for? I don't know what it's going to be used for, but you can do that. I don't know if it's like if you can mask your location though, or like, you know, if you can change your location. Because if you could change your location, that'd be pretty dang cool. But I didn't look into it. I just opened up Firefox today and I was like, wow, there's a VPN now available. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. My throat is so congested today. I don't know what it is. But we'll have some warm. We'll have some hot coffee, and we'll take it from there. Oh, whoops! I started pouring the water without putting the coffee in. Just kidding. What we did there is called wetting the filter. Boom. Okay. If better than Opera, I can use it for Discord. Maybe. I like Firefox. I'm a Firefox user, so. Coffee brewing tutorial. Every single time we brew coffee, I explain all this stuff. But it's fine, because not everyone's here all the time. Okay, now we're going to add our coffee in. We're going to try 20 grams, and we're going to do 320 grams of water. Gojo. I know what Gojo looks like. I think he's a little weenie. So about 3 tablespoons is about 20 grams. Oh, we're just under today. There we go. Oh, wow. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I usually miss the start. That's fair. Gojo is a guy. He's a guy. He's got white hair. He kind of looks like he kind of like, honestly reminds me of Vegeta. Even though I have not seen it. He has like this Vegeta vibe to him. There is Gojo from Dress Up Darling. But people don't really talk about that Gojo. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna bloom the coffee, guys. So roughly about 50 grams of water, and we're just gonna let that carbon dioxide come up out of the beans, and then we can start pouring some more. I do like the Gojo from My Dress Up Darling though. He's a guy. He's a guy I would respect. Saturate the beans. It's like someone was asked to make a generic character look worse. You know what the most generic character is, and for some reason people really, really like this guy? Kirito from Sword Art Online. Why do people even like that guy? Self-insert, yeah, pretty much. The whole self-insert characters. I mean, Subaru from what's that one show called? ReZero. The funny thing about ReZero is that ReZero started out as a satire of isekai, then it became what it sought to make fun of. So yeah, I always thought that was like weird. That one is so I don't know. I have opinions about ReZero. So Kirito, yeah, Kirito does have a personality of a brick. I really do like Dress Up Darling. Dress Up Darling has a lot of like fun things about life. Why is it? I'm like understanding. I'm like understanding why people are like, oh, do you watch Jujutsu Kaisen? Because like every single time they ask me that I look like a character, it's like, I guess so. I guess I do. Welcome in, guys. No, there's nothing wrong with asking that question, but or like, you know, saying stuff like that. But like, it's something I've noticed, you know. I dropped after season 1. I think I did too. I think I watched all of season 1, then I just gave up. It's on season 4 right now or something like that. So Konosuba is generic, but that's the point. I think Konosuba is great because it does what ReZero was sought out to do, but does it better. Because they make Kazuma, they make Kazuma extremely unlikable. He's extremely unlikable. He's a fucking menace. And then on top of that, all the girls hate him too. And that was the problem with ReZero, is that ReZero tried to make fun of the whole isekai series, or like, you know, genre or whatever, right? But they started making the characters like him. And then when that happens, you get into the same sort of bullshit that happens in every isekai, that everyone starts to fall in love with this character. And like, Emilia is supposed to be this character that's like, I fucking hate you. I don't want to talk to you. Basically, or like, you know, not necessarily I hate you, but like, you know, like, I am not your love interest, right? Her whole point was supposed to be, I am not your love interest, and that became a plot point. It's like, okay, well, like, in order for Subaru to be happy, she has to become, like, you know, a suitable love interest for him, and like, that sucks. It's stupid. Whereas in Konosuba, everyone fucking hates him, and that's the point. Anyways, that's my hot take about isekais. I also don't like isekais. But, I mean, I also like things like a Lucky Star. So, like, that's it, you know. My bar is low. My bar is very, very low. Isekais are mid. Yeah, it really just kind of depends on the It really depends on the isekai. Some isekais are pretty cool, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, for example. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is an isekai because you are a human that's transported into the Pokemon world as a Pokemon, but it's good because there's no stupid love interest bullshit. It's like now you have to save the world because you're a Pokemon. And that's always fun. I just thought you would be confused as to who is Maki. Yeah, pretty much. I don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I had to look up Maki a couple times. But yeah. Ugh. Instead of being overpowered, the Konosuba character just rolled a bunch of nat ones. Yeah, that's another funny thing about it, too. I think Konosuba does isekais good because it makes fun of the whole genre in a really, really good way. I think the worst isekai probably is Sword Art Online, the mother of all isekais. Even though it's truly not an isekai, because so it's weird because he's in a virtual world, so he's not in a whole nother world, but he's locked in another world. Right? And then he gets out of it, and then he goes into a bunch of other worlds, so is it really an isekai? No, it's more like a sci-fi at this point, but yeah. I'm not an isekai guy. You know what my favorite thing about this whole setup is actually right now, with everything that you see right now? This little art piece back here, you can just barely see Frieren. She's right there. Do you see her? You can just barely see her. Is that all it takes for people to subscribe? Is for the person streaming to notice them? I feel like that's such a low bar. Sword Art Online apparently started off as a written work with a first-person perspective. Yes! Oh god, have you guys heard of was it Oh, there's a light novel version, years of celibacy glopped out or something. Sword Art Online glopped. Blooped. No, glopped. Oh, it's a fan fiction. Yeah. Explicit fan fiction style scene, chapter 16.5, written by the author Reki Kawahara during the web novel days of Sword Art Online. Hold on, let me see if I can read some of this stuff here. It's really explicit, guys. It's pretty explicit. It's 2 years of something came glopping out. I can't remember exactly. I'm gonna try to find the quote. Two years worth. Okay, I found it. Oh god, it's disgusting. Okay. This is from the web novel before it became a manga / anime, right? Let me see if it's banned on Reddit. Hold on, let me see if I can find the photo. I found a photo of it then. Oh god, this is so gross. Okay. Yes, you'll let it out, Kirito. Let it out a lot. I shoved myself into Asuna. I released all of the pent-up sensations that had been stretched to its limits. Asuna. I could feel my hot sperm gushing deep into Asuna as she trembled yet another climax. 2 years worth of semen made a glopping noise as it flowed endlessly into Asuna. Every time my penis twitched, fireworks would go off in my head. Ah. This is from the official web novel. This is from the official web novel. This is official. It is not fan fiction. It is official. That is official shit. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry that you had to go to listen to that. I'm so glad I had the earbuds in my lunchroom. Oh, welcome in. Yeah. I only know this because of something Witty Entertainment read in character. Yeah, that's it's real. Please go back before he gets you. I'm gonna get you. Nice waifu mug? Thanks. This is my OG waifu. Mio Akiyama. I should be in timeout after reading that. That was not appropriate at all. Oh, something I need to do is I need to update my my Twitch tags, because apparently your Twitch tags will recommend you people. So people don't think that Twitch has an algorithm. Twitch has an algorithm, and that's something I need to fix. What age did you learn to raise an eyebrow? Did you think turquoise is green or blue? What is the longest word you know right now? Does oil paint or acrylic paint relate more to you? What the frick are these questions? Are these like your conversation starters? I think I learned to raise an eyebrow when I was 7. I wasn't aware of the concept of raising an eyebrow until I was 7. Turquoise is definitely right in between green blue. The longest word is what is it? Volcaniosis. Pneumo. Was it pneumo? Pneumano ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniosis. That one. I can never pronounce it. It's the longest word in the English dictionary. How many action figures and comics do you have? I have like very few comics. Thank you. Thank you. I have very few comics. But I have quite a bit of figures. I have quite a bit of them, as you can see. I have not seen Witch Hat Atelier yet, though. I've been wanting to. I don't have a whole lot of time. The thing is that sucks with me is that because of my scheduling, I don't have a whole lot of time for like a lot of things. And if I do have time, I'm too tired to do it. So, and maybe this is different for some people, but like whenever I'm tired and I try to watch an anime or try to watch something in general, things just go over my head completely. Things just like, they don't stick. And so like, if I'm watching something and I'm tired, I just kind of like zone out and like, it's hard for me to focus on it. Might be good to wait for the season to finish. Okay, I'll take that advice then. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. your brain smooth? My brain is always so smooth. It's like a smooth criminal. Bum bada bada bum bum bada bum bum bada bada bum bum. Yeah. Ugh. My brain hurts. Yeah, I don't really have any other opinions about anime. Bingeable? Yeah, that's what I like. The thing is that, like, if I need to binge something, or if I need to watch something, it's really hard for me, because, like, again, I need to, like, really invest myself into it. I need to, like, really, like, I need to, like, watch it. It's not like, oh, I can just kind of put this on in the background. I need to, like, put it on. Like, I need to, like, sit down and just, like, stare at it and, like, be invested. And it's really, really hard for me to do that when I have a bunch of stuff that I need to get done. So, yeah. It's the same with video games. I was actually just talking to somebody, and I bought a copy of Metal Gear Delta, like, a couple months ago. And I have not even opened it. I have not even opened the game. And I'm like, I really want to play this game. I want to play it so badly, but I know that I need to actually invest time into it. And so if I just put in like 2 hours, right? And then I never have enough time to like dedicate, you know, time to play this game, like even like once a week, then I just won't play it, because I'm gonna fall behind. I'm gonna get lost in the story. I'm gonna forget things. And so every single time that I have a game I want to play, I'm just like, okay, I need to make sure that I have enough time in my schedule, so I'm not just playing it like 2 hours every 3 weeks. But maybe that's what's gonna have to happen. And that's the fun thing about the games that I'm playing right now, because I'm playing like Tomodachi Life, and I'm playing like Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda, I like force myself to play because I really, really like the series, and I stream it every Saturday. So that's like kind of like the reason. Hi, welcome in. But like, yeah, with games like Tomodachi or like, you know, farming simulators, you can just kind of like come in and come out and be fine. Farming simulators sometimes depends, because like I'll lose track of like, oh, who likes what gifts and what things should be planting here, what's the best things to plant. Creative games are usually really easy to come back into. Somebody said something about being busy with college. Yeah, along with other work plus social things. Yeah, that's pretty much how I am right now. Are you neurodivergent at all? I literally forget to take my ADHD meds like half the time I start the stream. After the stream, you'll hear this. Okay, ready? You'll hear this. Hey guys, how's it going? Let's talk about something. Did you know that grapefruit fucks with your medication? Oh shit, my meds. That was my medicine bottle, by the way. I keep the bottle literally behind me because I start my day pretty much on my computer. I just broke up with my boyfriend. Oh, was he shitty? If he was shitty, congratulations. If he wasn't shitty, I'm sorry for your loss. What's your favorite word game? Right now it's no repeats. For some reason, I've just been really into no repeats. He was very shitty. Nice, congratulations. Yeah, so a lot of people that are INFP tend to be neurodivergent, it seems. INFP people have a lot of neurodivergent traits, and so. Called my wife to ask her about pizza ordering, hung up, immediately ordered pizza, but forgot to ask no sausages my wife. No, man, okay, the one of the worst things is like being like, oh, did I do this? I can't remember. Did I do this? Why am I ignoring you half the time? I don't know. Because whenever I get into a rant, I won't read chat. I'll just go off. I'll spew my mind first, and then I'll read chat. That's kind of just how it's going to be. A lot of messages will just be missed sometimes, and that's just kind of like the nature of chat rooms. Especially when it comes to like streamers. So, yeah, that's just kind of like, you know, I think one of the worst things is to spam a question if you want it answered. I think that's the funny thing about online chat rooms now, because online chat rooms used to be a bit different. Now streams are basically chat rooms where people can chat with other people and stuff, right? But a lot of people don't really know about netiquette, basically what's appropriate to say on the internet, because there is. People don't really think about it, but there's something called netiquette. And then online safety. Those are the two things. These are two things that are often overlooked about the internet. And I'm like, holy shit, these are like the two most important things to know about the internet if you're going to interact with people on the internet. Back to work. Have a good working. Only have 15 megabytes of data left. What are you doing spending them here? Can you face? How many times have we... Guys, how many times has that been asked? And how many times have I done it? Almost downloaded a Trojan yesterday. Ooh, that's bad. Don't do it. Don't download Trojans. Those are bad. Those are bad. Ba 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 bum. You know, if you want a face reveal, one, be here often enough that when I do them, you can see it. Instead of just being like, can you do a face reveal, please? Remember what I said about netiquette, by the way? Remember what I said about netiquette and online safety? The two most broken things in my chat rooms? I even have like rules about this. It's so funny. Do I have any pastries today? No, I don't. I do have this though. I do. Remember when I was supposed to drink this the other day and I didn't? It's bubblegum flavor. I want to try it right now, but I should probably wait until my coffee's done and then I'll drink it. There are times I just want to like slam my face on this table here. I don't know why. I'm just like so tired. I'm so exhausted. I'm just go bam. I'm Persianat? Pregat? Is it avatar based or based on OC? Based on me. I look like this. Honestly, I'm not too far off. If you just imagine what would this person look like as a real person, you're not too far off. Looks like laundry detergent. What? This stuff? The bubblegum stuff? I mean, it's just blue. To me, it just looks like blue Gatorade. It just looks like blue Gatorade to me. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just like, am I drunk right now? I'm probably tired is what I am. Not often that people look. No, it's surprising. A lot of people do. At least a lot of people take inspiration from themselves. The funny thing is that like a lot of people who have like you know, who have VTubers and stuff like that, a lot of their inspirations come from what they want to look like. So it's not necessarily what they look like. You know, it's not based off what they look like. It's what they want to look like. So like, let's say somebody has blonde hair, but they actually have brown hair. Like, nothing's really stopping them from dyeing their hair blonde or like bleaching their hair blonde, you know? But like it's ideal, like, but like maybe they can't because of work, or maybe they can't because of this reason or that reason, or you know, they know it's bad for their hair, blah blah blah. But like, you know, it's usually like what they strive to look for. And people don't look the same after 7 years. Like I don't look like what I looked like 7 years ago when I was 37. Yeah, the lychee one's pretty good. I like to see. That's probably like my favorite. I saw this in a store though, and it had a bunch of other flavors. We had yogurt and we had cotton candy. The cotton candy one tasted just like sugar, and the yogurt one tasted like yogurt. But it had little chunks in it, so it tasted like it was like curdling. So like that was not a pleasant experience. So, how old were you 37 years ago? 37. Your goddamn head's gonna hit the table if you did that. Yeah, I just feel like slamming my face on the table sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just gotta slam your head on a table. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. You know how insane you sound? Many VTubers are complex with character stories and detailed. Yeah, you know, okay. So for me, like literally I'm just a VTuber who is also a barista, who's also actually a barista. So they say that the ultimate male fantasy, the thing that all men strive for and want in their life, the ultimate, you know, fantasy that men want to be real, is that they want to be loved and accepted for who they are. And that's why a lot of male OCs or male avatars just look like them, because people, you know, they often just like look for the flashy guy, right? The flashy looking people. Guys, they just want to be liked for who they are. They don't want to put on a whole shebang to be liked. And maybe that's the thing for women too. I don't really know. But I do know that women get more attention, for better or for worse, but they do get more attention just by being a woman or being feminine. So, you know, that's not just me too. That's not just me. It's not just me. That's like, oh, men want to be loved or whatever, right? It's a broad thing. Like guys in general. If you ask a guy like, oh, what would you like what would your ideal look be like? A lot of them will just say like what I'm wearing because it's comfortable, you know. But like, because a lot of guys don't put effort into how they look, which is not like, it's not a bad thing, right? But because they want to be accepted for who they are, a lot of guys are often neglected emotionally, and the emotional part is what's neglected. You know, it's the side that they're never allowed to show. It's the side that they're never allowed to like express very well. So whenever we have the chance to be a regular person but able to express things about ourselves that, you know, matter to us, or very, you know, that we have strong opinions about, we want to be loved for that. And unfortunately there is ugliness to that as well, because and I'm not gonna get super political into this, but depending on your political stances too, right? Let's say if you feel like you want to express things that are more harmful to people, that may cause suffrage and all that stuff, right? A lot of people want to be accepted for having those opinions. Like they're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with having that opinion, blah blah blah. Sometimes it is, right? And it's still, those people are still wanting to be accepted for who they are. They want people to like them. Unfortunately, sometimes, you know, that conflicts with things. Maybe they'll find people that are like them and also share that opinion, but ultimately deep down they want to share their opinions and they want to be accepted for it. That's what a lot of guys tend to have, a lot of issues. Glasses look like a part of your body. Are they? I like my glasses. Yeah. I'm gonna miss mornings. They aren't? What do you mean they aren't? They're not part of my body? No, I can take them off. I can just take them off. But they're like, I lose a charm point, you know? There's something missing about me if I don't have my glasses. There's something just slightly off, you know? I look so much better with them on. They kind of bring balance to my face in some way. Oh, you hate my glasses? But like, look without the glasses. I look lame. I look boring. I look like I have no personality. I look like a rock. Now I look like I'm cool. Yeah, I do look psycho without my glasses. I look insane. Do you know how insane I look? You look like my mom with that. People say like, oh yeah, Kira, you look like a butch lesbian. I think only one person says that, and that's Mika. But yeah, the invisible lens thing, I don't know. People are people into that? Not really. I don't know. I do like the open frames though. I do like open top frames. I'm a person who likes glasses in general. So if you have glasses, I'm like, wow, hit me up because I want to look at your glasses. Not your eyes, your glasses. What if I also enjoy rocks? Rocks and glasses? Imagine like a rock with glasses. I like it when people put glasses on their pets. It's really, really funny. When they're like a dog and they put sunglasses on them. Or like when there's a cat and they give them like big old lenses. My glasses are very scratched. The one thing I'm always afraid of is scratching my camera lens on my phones because, you know, once that happens, that camera, like, you need to replace the glass, you need to replace the screen, and that sucks. Glasses. I think glasses are cool. I think that glasses shouldn't cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, some glasses are like $300, $400, and then like plus the lenses for like another $300. It's insane. I just had lenses in my glasses replaced recently, and it was $500 for the frames. I was like, what do you mean it's $500 just for the lenses? Sorry, the lenses replaced. I had the lenses replaced, and I was like, it's $500 for the lenses. Like, what? If I could just have like simple, like plastic lenses, you know? If I could just have a cheap frame, some cheap lenses that do the job, right? And the thing is that vision is so important to like living. Like, could you imagine having to be like 3 feet away from something at all times just to read things? Like let's say like you're walking down the street and you're trying to find like Lincoln Avenue or something, right? I don't know why I went with Lincoln Avenue, but you're walking down the street and you're trying to find Lincoln Avenue, and the only way to check that if you're anywhere close to Lincoln Avenue is that if you're 3 feet away from a sign that says the street names, and then all of a sudden, like, the street names, like, you know, like, you don't even know what posts even have the street names on them because they're all like a big old messy blur. Sometimes it might be a sign for something else, you know? Absolutely need glasses again. Would you do contacts? I do contacts often, actually. Sometimes I do contacts instead of glasses when I stream because the eye tracking is a lot better. It's like, a way to tell that I'm using glasses instead of contact lenses whenever I stream by the way, is if my eyes jitter a bit. they kind of like vibrate. If my eyes look like they're vibrating, I'm wearing glasses that day. So, can you tell if I'm wearing glasses or contacts today, guys? Huh? Can you tell? Can you see? Do you realize? I'll probably come back to live in the morning. To life? Back to life? Bring me to life? Finally found your live stream? I mean, you can just always like check out my channel. You can subscribe and then press my button. I'm always live at the same time. Except for maybe next week. I need to talk to management today. I need to talk to management today about my schedule because I'm not actually sure what's happening with my schedule at my other jobs. So, contacts? It is contacts today. I would show you my eyes, but like that's kind of, I shouldn't show that. My little private zones, my eyeballs. I do, you know what? I was wondering like maybe if I used circle lenses. Are you guys familiar with circle lenses? I love circle lenses, by the way, because they make your eyes look so cool. But I wonder if I used circle lenses if what the heck was that? Did I just kick something? Anyways. If you use circle lenses, like I wonder if the eye tracking is better. Man, I miss circle lenses so badly. I miss cosplaying really badly, actually. I really do like cosplaying a lot. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to like doll yourself up and like go to an anime convention and you know, just be crazy and wild. I have to finish this assignment. Have a good time with your assignment, hopefully. Assignments are usually never fun, but you know, I hope it goes smoothly and that you don't struggle too hard. Have a good time with your family too. Bye-bye. Thank you. If you haven't subbed, please sub, because I want to see you again. All of you. If anybody here has not subscribed yet and wants to talk to me more, I'm always here. I'm not always here, but you know, I'm here often. And if you want someone to talk to, if you want other people to talk to, if you want to share some ideas, this is a great place to be, by the way. Can you show me the Lego robot? This is Reinhardt. I don't want to touch him because he like falls over very often. But he's got a big hammer. Got a big hammer. Liking a sub. I liking a sub. A smoking a pancake. I was thinking about Austin Powers the other day. Smoking a pancake. I think, I haven't watched it, but I'm pretty sure there are some things of Austin Powers that has not aged well. But in general, I think, and maybe I could be proven myself wrong, but I think maybe Austin Powers ages pretty well. Because the thing is that, like, with Austin Powers is that he's a very, very controversial guy. Like, you know, he's a very, very sexy man. His mojo, baby. And then, like, there's, like, you know, sexist jokes and stuff like that, maybe. But I don't know. As far as I know, there's no, like, real sexism or anything like that. So, as far as I know. So, but the jokes in Austin Powers are pretty, like, they're pretty tame. I think the funniest thing, the one that sticks out in my mind so far, or that sticks out in my mind a lot for some reason, there's two of them. The first one is the one where Austin Powers is driving it's like a cargo loader. He's driving a cargo loader, and he like gets it stuck between a wall, and he's like literally stuck. He's like bumper to bumper to the wall, and he's like going. I think about that one often. And the other one, for some reason, I think about is the one where he has to like piss for like a long period of time behind a statue because the statue stopped working, and so he's pissing behind the statue, and then he has to like piss constantly, so like the person on the camera looking at the statue pissing isn't like, why is that statue not pissing? I've been checking your live streams for a week. I can't find the face reveal. It's there. They're there. Are you skimming them or are you watching them? Because sometimes they're just like there for like half a second. They're like there for like maybe 5 seconds and I'm okay. Okay, bye. It happens at least like twice a month. There's several. The thing is that there's several. There's several. In fact, I did one like, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago? I showed you how twinky I was when I was 37. Do you like reading? Unfortunately, and this is gonna be, I won't say it's like bad or whatever, but like I like the idea of reading. I don't have the capacity to read for long periods of time. So I also have a trouble with conceptualizing. Like, for example, hold on a second. Let me try to read something descriptive. Describe a I'm trying to think of something. Describe a person's look. Okay. Okay, what's a character that has like a pretty detailed like introduction where it explains like their hair color, their eye color, and stuff like that? Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to find. Okay, I know you guys don't like. Okay. So, I know you guys don't like Harry Potter. Turf Wizard, as some of you may call it. Sorry. But here is the description of Hermione Granger. And this is like a short. This is even just a short little thing, right? She has a bossy sort of voice, lots of bushy brown hair, and rather large front teeth. I can barely, like, my brain is like picturing like, I don't know what my brain is picturing when it comes to a bossy sort of voice with bushy brown hair and rather large front teeth. Like, I'm thinking like SpongeBob with like fucking hair, like with fucking afro. That's what I'm seeing. Like, imagine like a person, but she has SpongeBob's face and a big like brown afro. That's what I see. It's hard for me to like conceptualize like when people describe things. I don't know what it is. But that also creates a lot of conflict because my brain is also like, okay, I'm trying to see what this is, and then I forget about everything else that I'm reading. So like, that is one of the things that really, really sucks about my brain, is that I can't fucking read. I mean, I can read, right? But I can't fucking conceptualize, and it sucks so badly. Hold on. A book's description of something. How to describe something in a book. Okay, here's one. Okay, this one's. Okay, this one sucks. For me at least. Okay, she was fat, not a bit big, but fat, like a hippopotamus who's finally beaten their anorexia. She left footprints in concretes. She was the only person in her town banned from the all-you-can-eat buffet. What I'm saying here is that she was not just fat, but massive. She was still thinner than me. What? So I'm literally imagining a hippopotamus right now. I'm thinking that I think Moto likes you. I don't see anything else but that now. I don't see anything else but that, because they said hippopotamus. I'm like, so it's like a hippopotamus? So like, you know, my brain does not work well with similes. My brain does not work well with simile. I'm trying to find like another one. Yes, a lot of these things are like, yeah, just like think about sensory stuff, like things that would stand out to you, smell, appearance, and stuff like that. I'm like, ugh. Did you get any tests for this? No. But also, I'm pretty sure I'm just stupid. It's really hard for me to conceptualize things. The funny thing is that I can recreate things like crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen my fucking glue. Okay, hold on a second. Let me show you the picture of the Tomodachi Life glue. Because I know you guys have been watching my Tomodachi Life streams. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I sent it to someone recently. There it is. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going off on a rant. If I'm ranting, I probably won't reply. Okay. Let me show you guys here. Okay. You see this thing? You see this right here? I can recreate things like nobody's business. I handmade that glue using the tools available for me in Tomodachi Life. I can recreate things like crazy, but tell me to come up with something and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean I have to come up with something? I'll just end up like Chimera and things together. Like that's how my brain works. I made glue. I made glue. Thank you. Yeah, I also made a couple of other things as well. Oh, I updated my fairy. I don't know if I've shown you guys that, but I updated the fairy. The fairy that I made before was garbage, but like I used stamps in Tomodachi Life to recreate the fairy, and now it looks a lot better. I used the bee stamp and I used the spirit stamp, and now my fairy looks like a fairy from Zelda. I spent a lot of time on that fairy too, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna remake it now. There may be an issue that prevents you from imagining concepts. Yeah, but is it an issue that will affect my everyday life? No, not really. I can conceptualize things if I'm given a reference, right? So like, if you say, imagine glue. Well, now I'm just imagining the school glue that I just made, right? Well, like, now think of like industrial glue. Now I'm thinking of a giant like metal can full of like industrial glue. It's like orange, right? Or like brownish orange. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna give this bubblegum Mogu Mogu a taste here, because I was supposed to do that. Oh, the smell is amazing. Holy shit. That's dangerous. That is dangerous. Oh man. Oh man. That is dangerous. Put some vodka in there and you'll be fucked up for life. I don't condone drinking. Do not drink. Oh man, that's dangerous. As they say in Japan. Yaba. Yaba. Time to start drinking. I was thinking about having a beer the other day because I was just so fucking tired. Sorry, can you tell that I'm tired now? Yeah. I think the thing that's gonna suck for these next coming weeks is that one, content is gonna slow down because of my schedule changing, and streams are gonna be irregular, and that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to. So, have you tried it before? Yeah, I used to be a really heavy social drinker, not like a drinker like casual drinker, but like I used to be a heavy social drinker, and that basically got me to come out of my shell and be a bit more social in party situations. So like anime conventions, people's birthday parties, blah 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 blah. I would drink too much though. Sometimes it was like a little bit of a problem. But I don't go out very often. And now I have an aversion to alcohol. Like if I have any alcohol whatsoever, I get sick immediately. So it's probably best that way. So yeah. Don't drink, guys. Don't drink alcohol. Not good for you. Yeah, Papa Dolce said he's gonna stop drinking too. He used to have like 2 to 3 beers after work every day. And now he says he's gonna stop, but he has a beer every time he like works a little too hard. So I wish that he didn't, because he's reaching an age where alcohol can be very detrimental to his health. And so yeah, I don't really blame him because he does work hard, but at the same time, I wish that he wouldn't. It's only one beer too. It's only ever one beer. It's not like he's like drinking heavily. So, yeah. I don't know what it is about Asian parents and drinking. Yeah. This feels really fun on my fingers here. You're cool. I subscribe. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, thanks guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you guys want to have any sort of like casual talks, any sort of, fun activities to do, I do crazy things every so often, like roll dice for 5 hours. Oh, I have a day off? Roll dice for 5 hours. Welcome back. Good to see you all the time. Thanks for stopping by all the time, Miss Amy. Is there? So this is something I was thinking about. I had a workshop with somebody, and if you guys are looking to become content creators, which I honestly suggest that you don't, unless you have something that you want to like, unless you have like a really strong passion about something. Don't be a content creator. Don't be a content creator. Be like, oh, it's easy stuff. Just make a video and be like, what? No, be passionate about something and make stuff about it. And that's what makes good content, right? Hey there. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Anyways, so if you want to be, if you guys want to be like, make videos for stuff, right? Specifically for shorts and TikToks, there are 3 sort of things you need to aim for if you're trying to make a video for TikTok or shorts. And you should be answering one of 3 questions, which is the viewer learning anything? So like, one of the things I could imagine was like, what happens if the sun disappeared, right? If the sun were to suddenly disappear, what would happen? Somebody's going to be interested in that because they learned something from that. Like, okay, well, like if the sun were to disappear, we would lose all light in a matter of 3 days, because it takes 3 days for the light to reach us or something. It's longer than, I think it's like 7 days or something. like maybe a week. Like we would not know that the sun exploded until like a week later. And then another thing that you want answered is, will this make people reply? Will this make people think? And 8 minutes, is it 8 minutes? I'm pretty sure it was, that's true. It's not like 7 light years away. So there you go. You learned something today, guys. It takes 8 minutes for the sun to reach us. Anyways, the next question that you always want answered, not always want answered, but another target, I guess, you should look for if you're going to make a video is, will this make people reply? Will it make people think? And this is usually some sort of conversation topic, an opinion, or like something to get people talking or like to think about something. For example, recently I just edited this video for somebody and it was like Mystria versus Stardew, and the difference is that Stardew has over Mystria and Mystria has over Stardew. So because you share your opinion, it'll get other people to share their opinions too. Also, this also counts for rage bait and shock content. So is it gonna make people reply? Is it gonna shock them? Is it gonna rage bait them? Or is it gonna make them think and have a discussion with you? So that's something that you can think about when you're making a video as well. You don't have the usual cup? I do have a usual cup. I just drank it. It's gone. Was it the closest black hole? That's probably what I was thinking of. Yeah, spreading you could honestly spread in misinformation. When are you gonna start rage baiting? The thing is, I don't want to do rage bait content because I hate it. I hate it myself. I don't want to rage bait because I hate that shit. You'll never see me rage bait. When people are like, "Oh my god, you're rage baiting." I'm like, no, I'm just fucking stupid. I'm just stupid at crosswords sometimes, and I don't know what glass is. Sometimes I forget that glass is recyclable. It's not the usual white one. Yeah, I have a bunch of mugs. Thanks for popping by. You're probably not here anymore, but if you're still here because of your low battery, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Anyways, the last thing that you want to target out of the 3 things I said learning, comment, and impress. So the last thing that you should try to do if you're trying to make a viral video, if you're trying to make good content, is try to impress people. So this can be anything like, have you guys seen those trick shot videos where they're like throwing like hangers onto a thing or something, or like they're throwing cards or playing cards onto like a paper clip? Like that is going to be a viral content because it's impressive, right? It's going to take a long time, but it's impressive. And the thing is that with impressive content is that it actually has to be impressive. It can't be like half-assed impressive, right? You can't just like, okay, for example, like I'll go, is this gonna okay? Right? If I just go, oh, yeah, was that really impressive? Not really. It was kind of cool, but it wasn't impressive, right? Anybody can kind of do that. So. That's, yeah. So those are like the 3 kinds of videos that you want to make if you want to be a content creator, if you want to make viral videos. I don't really freaking know if any of you want to do that, but if you ever have the inspiration to, there's a quick little workshop for you. Try to aim for those 3 things. One of those 3 things. What would brain rot videos be? That would be under discussion. Because brain rot would be similar to rage baiting. It's not necessarily the same, but it's like in the same vein, you know? A really, really easy, I actually do this in my Wordle videos. If you guys didn't know this about my Wordle videos, at the start of every Wordle video now, like before I used to just start the Wordle, right? Every time now I have a little intro that says, tell me what word to use in Wordle, and then the word pops up. that is telling people to comment a word that I should use for Wordle. And so that is a discussion Wordle. It's also mildly an impressive Wordle, or impressive video, because some people aren't really good at Wordle. And the people who are good at Wordle will be like, okay, this guy's not really good. This guy's actually not that good. Yeah, so there's a lot of elements actually going on in my videos that if you guys noticed specifically. So I have the rage bait thing going on with the crosswords, unintentionally, by the way. Some people get really pissed off at me not being able to know certain things. So it's rage bait in that sense, right? And it's also impressive because there's sometimes when I can get the mini crossword in like 45 seconds. Some people are really impressed by that. And there's some people who just don't know a whole lot, and they're like, oh, okay, well, I had no idea that was a word. So that's why I really like the crosswords. One, I like doing them, and two, it's like just good for that. So like, if you're ever wondered like, oh, I really like Akira's crossword videos, it's because it's hitting those. It's hitting those things about you that you kind of want to know. So I'm pulling the wool back from your eyes. You guys are seeing what's happening. But like the truth is, actually, I just really like the crossword videos, or to do crosswords. I like puzzles. It just so happens that those things align with what I make. Wordle is also very educational. Yeah, you're also learning something in Wordle. A lot of the time in the Wordle, that's another thing I started introducing in Wordle as well. Was when I start talking about the words that people choose. I specifically critique them, and I say things about them that are like, oh, I like this word because it has the E in this really particular place, and it's really cool. It has an ST in it. I think it's really strong. I think I have one coming out today about Linux. Someone chose the word Linux, and it's actually surprising what I say about it. So look forward to this. Am I shilling my own videos? Yeah, I am right now, but yeah, I use the word Linux for this next one coming up, and honestly, I like the word Linux as a starter. It kind of sucks because of that X in there, but I think it's a pretty good starter with how the letters line up. Stream just deleted my comment. Would it? What's the point of wasting your time and radiation emitted by your device just to watch this nonsense stream? Wow! Instead of improving your social skills. Wow. You're right. I am not improving my social skills because I'm not talking to anybody at all. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Does it clap when you walk? Yes, actually it does. No, was your comment wasn't deleted. I don't know if that person's really here anymore, but let's talk about that, because actually I feel like talking about it. We can see the pink tip. What? This thing? Anyways, so yeah, somebody just said hate whatever, but and they're probably not here anymore. But you know, you guys are socializing with me. You guys are learning stuff. You guys are developing your social skills by talking to me, and we're learning together. I feel like this is a very, very educational stream, even though it's just like we're just kind of just talking or whatever. But like, I've said this before. There's a difference between like education, right? Like book smart, right? Book smart. So there's book smart, there's street smart, and the thing that people don't really talk about often is what is it called? Book smart, street smart, and social smart. Sorry, social smart. I sent that comment. It was supposed to be for a different stream. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Are you talking about those like the brain rot videos, the brain rot streams though? But because I agree with you, by the way, that's Brain rot streams, not a big fan of that. But okay, I mean, I'm technically talking nonstop as well. Even if it was for a different stream, I still want to talk about it because like, it's a concept that a lot of people don't really think about. It was for a looping Chinese puzzle stream. I hate looping streams too. Those are fucking just money content farms, blah blah blah. I've got opinions about that stuff. Anyways, but people don't often look at social smart. We have book smart and street smart, right? Book smart being like, oh, you can do math really quickly, you know a bunch of science terms and blah blah blah. You can recite a bunch of history dates and tell me what happened. Then there's street smart where it's like, okay, well, like, to hitch a trailer to a truck properly without this tool, you can use this, that, whatever, right? And then there's social smart, and social smart is often overlooked because we just have our social circles, right? But somebody who is social smart is able to connect with different people in different circles, no matter what kind of backgrounds they might have, right? So this is actually something that a lot of baristas should have, as coming from a barista. The more you understand different walks of life, the more you'll have a better social smart. So knowing that some people can't afford some things, when it's like, you know, when it feels like everybody should have, right? So like, oh yeah, do you have Netflix, right? Assuming that a lot of people would have Netflix because it's like, you know, but some people can't afford Netflix. And that's something that people have to like kind of realize. Also, when people are like, oh, my kid started learning to read when he was 3. Why can't your kid read? Well, like, it's because some kids learn at different sort of paces, you know? And this sort of social understanding of how we interact with each other is something that we don't think about because it happens every day. For example, like I just talked about Jujutsu Kaisen and how I don't know anything about that. But people who do know about Jujutsu Kaisen, they can talk to other people who also know about Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't freaking know anything. People are like, you look like Maki. I'm like, I've seen that person once. That's a girl, right? But like, come to me about like audio engineering or coffee or you know, dealing with a breakup or something, and I could go off for days about that stuff. And social smart basically means that you're able to connect with people on different sort of levels, be it pop culture, sci-fi, like just fiction in general, anime nerd stuff, work is a social intelligence. So I always find it really cool when somebody's able to talk about something and, like, you know, make it like interesting for other people who have no idea. That's a type of social smart that a lot of people don't have, but people who do have it end up being really, really popular. So hi, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. We should probably do the Daily Dolce, guys. I could go on for like a couple hours about whatever the fuck comes to my brain. But I do have to leave early today because of the scheduling stuff I've talked about. Welcome in. Unfortunately, I'm not really looking for mods. My mods right now are doing a pretty good job. I do appreciate you being here a lot, though. You have not acted out. You have been a very, very constructive person in the community. But if I need a mod, I know where to look for. Yeah, there's a number of people I know to look at when I'm looking for mods. So if ever I need more mods, I'll probably approach whomever if they're here at the moment. We're like, hey, I've been wanting to ask you to be a mod, blah blah blah. Panda, I'm not even paying you. I'm not even paying you. Why are you complaining about doing less work? Yeah, a lot of the times mods are always volunteers, people who actually enjoy the streams. At least this is from what I understand. Mods are usually regulars who enjoy the stream and want to preserve the natural vibe of the streams. Pay up, honestly. I mean, I gave Panda a Steam game at one point. All right, sorry. Let's do the Daily Dolce. Let's do the Daily Dolce, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the Daily Dolce though. We're gonna play some puzzles. What do you guys want to listen to today? Oh. Ignore that. You didn't hear that. Deltarune? Sure, let's listen to Deltarune. Actually, I was gonna put Field of Hopes and Dreams, but I want something a little bit more calm. Let's see how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it. Something a little bit more calm. What's the... This is too sexy. This is too creepy. Nope. What's a good like Deltarune song that's like not too This is too freaky. You know what? Sorry. I'm gonna veto that. We're just gonna listen to this. I love this one. It's a really good song. Damn, nobody here? No, you're here. And you're gonna have a good time. Okay. I need to do the fan wordle first, actually. This one's by Kaito. So if you guys don't know, you guys can send me a wordle to solve on stream. If you join my Discord, this one's by Kaito. Good old Kaito. They're really good at art, by the way. Too loud? Bum 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 bum. Yeah. So this one's by Kaito. Okay. This one's a 7-letter word. Because I think because. Okay. Interesting. We have the A, U, and the E not in here. So I don't know what we're gonna do with this information. I want to maybe do a ST word. Straight? No, straight has an A in it. This is okay. Interesting. During some puzzles like Wordles and Mini and Q. Yeah, I don't do that, so it takes me a while. I'm locking in, as they say. A word with no A or E. Interesting. And it's a 7-letter word. Because of the vowel selection, I think it's gonna end in a TY for some reason. It's gonna end in a TY, maybe ITY or TTY, itty, like itty. Splitty. We're gonna use static, but there's no A. Oh, with always O-I-S-E, but there's no E. Solitary? Is that even a word? No. Volatiles. Snippy. So close. 6 letters. Slippy? Slippery. No. Silo. Lowish. Silhouettes would have been cool. This... Yeah, I don't know. Because... Willist? There doesn't end in... The S doesn't belong there anyways. Forestry? Forestry. Monosin. Fonzit. Does anybody have any ideas? Strippy. Strikor. Sounds like a Pokemon name. Strivery. Poison. Poison. Ugh, it's 6 poisons. Maybe? I'll go with it. Okay. Only one S. And only one O. Okay. Only one S and one O. What do you... Okay, because of how this is laid out, it's not going to be a double O. Unless it's like oos? Something oos, but... Goose? What do you mean? The only vowel that we have to work with is O, so it has to have a Y in it somewhere because of its length. No double O. There's only one vowel in this whole 7-letter thing. I was thinking ostrich, but no. There's only one S. Trustry. Frosty? Too short. Ostry. I do think the O is there, though. Who's Street? Trostry? Versatile? Vinyl would be cool, but that's a 5-letter word. Something that's like that. I don't know. Street. Glossary. Glossary? Ghostry. Ghostly? Ghostly? Maybe? Ah! I'm so good. Thank you, Kaito. That was a good one. Okay. Let's go with Frost here. Because we were talking about Frosty. We got an O. Canoe. Let's try canoe. Okay, no. N-O-E. Novel. Damn. Okay. It's probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna be N-E-N. Is it women? The thing I love the most, women. Okay, let's do the mini. Oh, this one's pretty big. Hold on a second. I am going to use little barista's room because I just realized I have to. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. Please enjoy this screen. I apologize. The barista is in. Okay. Bleh. Okay. Mini time. Let's go. Ruffle or Pringle? Those are chips. Still unscheduled abbreviation. TBD or TBA? Je t'aime. Taylor's line. Show, maybe? Showing line? No, ahem. 11 plus 2 or 12 plus 1? 13? What? This is gonna be equal. Is this gonna be 13? This one. I want to say this one's 13 and this one's like a stupid thing that sets that up. Okay. Roll away extra for a hotel room. Bed. Roll away bed. Unit of farmland. That's an acre. Cheese found in Spanakopita? Brie, maybe? It's the only 4-letter cheese that I can think of. Big tub. A bath. A tub. A... What? Emoji used to mean mean. Oh, sorry. Emoji used to mean, oh, interesting. Thinking? Skull? Messy, muddy home. Is that a hut? Maybe? Business with cappuccino. Cappuccinos and cuddly kittens. Mine. My business. Cappuccinos and cuddly kitten. Cat. 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 Something? Something's not right here. Dear, I'm home. Hi. Hi there. I don't know. Im... Is it imposter? Hold on, is 13 not right here? Okay, let's get rid of these two. Imposter. No? I don't know. I feel like Bree's not right correct either. To act like. Impersonates? Something like that? The slash in kilometers per hour. Cleveland NBA team to fans. The... Caught. I don't know. The something. Cardboard coaster at a pub. A beer. A beer pad, maybe? Beer something. Legal immunity as granted through a pardon. TBA probably, right? Oh god. Hem? Pine blank. Pine? Slugger's sticky stuff. Pine Sol. Probably not. So this is probably 13. Actually, 13. Is this bed? I don't think so. Is this hi, honey? Dear, I'm home. Hi, honey. Man, there was a whole meme about hi, honey with VTubers. You guys remember that? Okay. I think that was pine tar. Pine tar. That's right. Pine tar. Alternative to electric for a stove. Gas. A rollaway extra for a hotel room. Maybe. Towel? I don't know. 13. 11 plus 2 or 12 plus 1? 13 something. Oh, wait. Why did that say W? Did I misinput that? A rollaway extra for a hotel room. It's not a bed. Rollaway extra. Pillow? Sheet? Oh, God, I don't go to enough hotels is the thing. 13 and something. I don't know. Big cheese. Big cheese. Oh, just cheese. Not big cheese, but cheese. Gruyere, Gouda. I don't know. Oh, eyes. The eyes emoji. Okay. Business with cappuccinos and cuddly kittens. Catheters. Imitate. This is imitate. I don't know what NBA team is in Cleveland. A beer koozie. A beer... I want to say beer pad, but it's probably not... Anemone. Oh, is this a cot? Oh, a cot. It's a cot. Oh, is this an anagram? 13 anagram. No? Feta. Feta. Cat cafe. Is this anagram? What the? $13 plus 2 or 12 plus 1. And this is for an example. I want to say anagrams. I don't think that's right, though. A beer mats, maybe? I don't know. A big tub. A big tub. I'm thinking like a basin. Right? I'm thinking of a basin. A messy, muddy home. I don't know. Let's just check real quick because it's been 7 minutes. Okay, everything's all right. The cats, the cars. I don't know. Is it a beer mat? It is a beer mat. Okay. I don't know what legal immunity is granted through a pardon. Big tub. Oh, a sty? Pig sty? Okay. The cats? The cars? The cabs? The caps? A vat? Like a vat of acid? Why was that so hard? The Cavs? Oh, is it the Cavaliers? Yeah, this one sucked. I hate this one. There should not be 19. There should not be 19 answers on this. We're looking at like 10 at the most. Oh, what am I doing with connections? Connections is like right here. Bum 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 bum. Amnesia. Bum, 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 thank you. Thank you. 19 is crazy. It is. A paint job today? Oh, I thought you was like you got it. Like you got it. Are you like, were you from Cars? Are you like Lightning McQueen and you got a paint job? Dick Gumshoe. Yeah. So Dick Gumshoe, these are words for detective. Flatfoot and I don't know, hurly-burly? I don't know. Enamel, hair, nail, and these are things that are made from things that are made from the same thing. What is that stuff called? The stuff that's made of your nails. What is that? What is that stuff? Calcium. Is it calcium? Chuck E. Cheese, by the way. Chuck E. Cheese. It's not, yeah, it's not calcium. It's something else. Keratin. Yeah, see, this is stuff that's made from keratin. Like 1 in a million. 1 in a million. I see copper and cast iron. These are usually like pans, right? But that's probably not it. Hurly-burly. Hurly-burly, isn't that the... No, wait. Hurly-burly is the thing in the UK, is it not? Or that's the hurly-whirly? Or I can't remember. Haystack, pitchfork. That would be too easy, especially since they put it up right here. Chuck E. Cheese, the things that start with C, that's too easy. Chuck E. Cheese. Pitchforks are used to move hay bales, yeah. I don't think that's it, though. Haystack, ocean, million, and crowd? Things that are crowded? Hard to find? I can see that being a thing. A dick, a gumshoe, and a flatfoot are all detectives. But like, what's the fourth detective? Yeah, crowd, million, haystack, and ocean. Yeah, those are like things that are a lot. Million, copper, Chuck E. Cheese. They all have double letters. I don't think that's it. Things you can get lost in. Yeah. Okay. I agree with that one. Let's just try to find something else. Chuck E. Cheese is a rat? Is Chuck E. Cheese another word for detective? Hurly-burly. I feel like hurly-burly has been used for, like, cookware. Copper, cast iron, hurly-burly, and I don't know. Pitchfork. Oh, pitch, hurl, cast, and chuck. Okay, so would we say haystack, ocean, million, and crowd? And then we have enamel, hair, nail, and skin. Oh, copper. I think that might be green. I think that might be green. I don't know. It might be blue. It might be green or it might be blue. Flatfoot has been used for a detective. But I don't know if it's going to be blue or green. Cause ocean, haystack, million, and crowd, they're like only vaguely related, you know? I'm gonna go with this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. No, I'm gonna go with this one. And then haystack, million, crowd, and ocean. Masses? Oh, yeah. And body coverings. Body coverings? I guess so. Male animals. Bull. Rooster? A buck? A stir. Hi, welcome in. Male animals. A bull. A boost. A rake. Toad. We can't make buck. What's a male animal? A goose? A groost. Rooster. A boar? Stag? Yeah, I don't know. A grand. A garter? Huh? A grater? Garter. This is almost one, wait. Narder. Huh? Brander? One, two, three, four, five, six. Wait. A rander? Drag. A gander? What the heck is a gander? What the heck is a gander? And a drake. A male goose? Really? Really? Okay, we'll do the clueless. We get to do the clueless. We get to do the clueless. We get to do the clueless. Let's try dragon. I want to start with dragon, okay. Let's just go with tree. Tree's a pretty good one. Tree's pretty high up there. Metal. Okay. Duck. Basketball. Anime. Birth? Biscuit. No? Ladder? No? Girl? No? Try lion. Seed. Build? Will it take VTuber? It doesn't know VTuber. Nest. Okay, emerald. Green? No. Stone. Okay, there we go. Rock. Stone. Gem. Ore. Kill. No. Stone. Mason. Paper? Lake. Lake bed. Stone Lake smooth? Rough? Is Minecraft even going to be in here? No. Calcium. Kidney. Cave. Okay. Cave, stone, club maybe? No. History? Bronze. No. I was thinking like Bronze Age or Stone Age. Fire? I think we were all thinking caveman. Bat? Stone. Cave. Mine? Stalagmites. Stalagmite. Pickaxe. Nope. Axe. Oops. Axe. Come on. Axe. Okay. Diamond? Stone. Obsidian. Lava. Stone, lava, cave. We didn't mine, so mining wouldn't work. Sand? Probably not magma, but we'll try it anyways. No. Lagoon? Stone. Stone ocean. Hypothermia. Is everyone just thinking about Minecraft? Cave, stone. I'm thinking like meat. Bone. I'm thinking cavemen. Darkness? Oops. Darkness. That's pretty high up there. Explore. Coal. Lava. Chicken. Stone. Tools, maybe? Explode. Wall? Oh, wall? Oh, construct. Thank you. Wall, cave, stone, structure, building, build, concrete, architecture, okay, design, stone, cave, architecture, stone, brick, modern, ancient, column, no, Colosseum, Colosseum. How do you spell Colosseum again? Okay, it doesn't know Colosseum. Cobblestone. Okay. Marble? Okay. Statue. Jade? No. Land. Quartz. Granite. Okay. Terracotta? Clay. Marble, stone. Statue. Italy. Pretty high up there. Tower? Okay. Roman. Oops. Roman. Roman. Okay. Empire. Church. Cathedral. Yay! What? I want to say it's what, because I feel like there's more people accidentally typing what instead of entire B-movie script. What? That's a surprisingly low number. What or electrician? Probably what. Holy shit! Holy shit! I thought there was gonna be like 1 million or 2 million. What do you mean 124 million people monthly search Wordle? Holy goddamn. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know why they picked this picture of Dora. I want to say maybe Dora? There's a lot of kids wanting a Dora the Explorer birthday party. Dora. Big Sean or Clean Bandit? Big Sean. Tangled or Green Book? I'm gonna say Tangled because it's Disney. Oh, just kidding. Well, let's check out the Puzzmo. I love this one. Okay, while you were gone, while we away, while you were sleeping. Noble Cross? Noble... Fair... I don't know. Noble Prize? Prize Station? What is Prize Station? Is that an actual, like, place? Yeah, I'm surprised Tangled wasn't higher. Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, maybe? LA. Huh? IA? I'm already shivered. From what? Invisible? Invisible Ink, maybe? Noble Gas? A gas station. Yeah, that's it. Gas? Sleeping Gas Beauty? That's one a girl who farts a lot. Gas Pump? Sleeping Pump? Gas Sleeping Fairground? Where did you see? Where's Fairground? Oh, Ground of Inches? Oh, what's Ground of Inches? Sleeping Mask? Gas Mask? Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Mask something or something ink. Mask. Mask? What if it's not mask? Fair game? Game of Inches? Fair play? Mask Giant? Giant ink? Rubber mask? Mask? Sleeping rubber? Gas rubber? Rubber doesn't work here. Am I a gas beauty? I can be your gas beauty if you want me to. I just knocked over my water bottle. I'm gonna take a drink from it because I have a water bottle. While you were sleeping, bag. Noble. Gas. Mask. Fair station. Station of inches. That's it. What? Gas station. Mask. A mask tattoo? A mask. Like tattoo ink would be, you know, my rubber ink. Yeah, I don't know. Mask rubber doesn't make sense. Sleep apnea. Sleep. No, we already figured that out. Fluid? Mask fluid? Fluid ink. Fair fluid? Fluid of inches. Black ink. Mask black? Masking fluid. No. I want to feel like it's not mask here. Sleeping giant. Gas giant? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Giant. Sleeping giant and a gas giant like Jupiter. That makes sense. Giant. Sleeping pump. It doesn't make any sense. Sleeping pump doesn't make sense. Giant. See, black ink? Like, black ink would be okay. But giant black... Was that like a black hole? It was like... What's that? Sleeping giant. Gas giant. Giant. Fair play of inches, fair skin, fair giant pen ink. Is that giant pen? Fair number of inches. You think so? Pencil ink. Fair ball of inches. How many inches is your ball? Giant squid. Squid ink. Squid game. Fair game. Game of inches. Squid game. I got it. Okay, this one. I love this one. Rogue. Oops. Rogue. Merce. A Bosch. USS. Bausch. Mausch. Guess. Seuss. Mosh. Adult. Marsh. And then Marls. Bum, 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 bum. That's all we ever play on the Puzzmo. I think. Bum, 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 bum. Zelda. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Guess the Zelda boss. No. Is it this one? Is this the one I'm thinking of? Item. Today's item. It's gonna be the Ocarina of Time. Okay. It's gonna be the Giant's. Oh. It's gonna be the Golden. No. Golden Sword. Okay. A Link to the Past. The Cane of Brinna. No. It's a white item. Sword. The fighter's sword. Okay, it's an equipment. A white piece of equipment. Is it the Moon Pearl? It's like red. A white piece of equipment from A Link to the Past. The bug catching at no, it's not an item, it's an equipment. Something that's white. I mean, the only thing I can really think of is it's not the Master Sword. That's blue. Can't be the Magic Mirror because that's got blue into it. Is it gonna be the Ice Rod? That's also blue. Yeah, the only one I think of is the Master Sword. No. An equipment from A Link to the Past. Is it a crystal? No. Shovel. Tempered sword. Zora flippers. What? Is this thing even in here? Is it a bottle? Does that count? No. Power glove. Really? It's the green jerkin? It just meant that there was white on it. It just meant there was white. I thought I was looking for white. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Majora's Mask. Skyward Sword. It's not gonna be Wind Waker. It's gonna be Minish Cap. Huh? 2008. Twilight Princess. After Twilight Princess is... What comes after Twilight Princess? Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Phantom Hourglass? There we go. Today's character, what's that? That's Dompe. What sword is that? That's the, Lokama sword. Nope. That is the... Is that the Phantom sword? It's not the Master sword. Hero's sword. No? Hint. Seashell Mansion. Oh, that's from... Forgotten Sword? A Link Between... No? Is this the... Just sword from Link's Awakening? It's from Link's Awakening. Koholint's sword. I'm so good. Okay. All right. Enough about that. It's the Koholint sword. Yeah, we all suck at this apparently. Okay. Let's go head back into the cafe. We'll do a little bit of chatting and then I gotta get going. You didn't hear that. Got spelling bee? No, it's fine. We can just do without the spelling bee. What did you drop? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did you drop your life support? Man, if I dropped my life support, you would love that, wouldn't you? Thank you guys for the follows and all that other stuff that you guys always do, that I'm always greatly appreciative of. Chocolate donuts? Jelly filled are my favorite. Drop my glasses. Yeah. Yeah, my glasses. Yeah, so we're gonna cut it short here. I think I'm gonna give myself a limit of 10 minutes here because I have to head out by like 12. So, yeah, that's a thing. I'm so busy. I don't want to be busy. Guys, I made a mistake. I made a mistake being like going to my superiors and being like, "Yeah, I can switch up my schedule." Like I made a mistake, guys. I made a mistake. So, yeah. I'm not ready for I'm not ready for restructuring, that's for sure. And I'm sorry that it'll probably affect you guys. So again, I just apologize that consistency is going to be a little bit inconsistent for a while. I know I've been consistent with stream times, and I just really hope that whatever restructuring is happening doesn't affect the schedule too much for you guys, because I do like streaming in the morning with you guys, and I do like having some time to work with, you know, to work on stuff. I didn't get a job. I've always had a job. I've always had a job. I've had several jobs is the thing. But without getting too much into it, basically some people left. Some people left. So that means I have to take on some more responsibilities. So that's pretty much about it. Yeah, I also take care of my parents. Not like a crazy amount, but enough to be like, hey, you guys need help with stuff because you're getting old. And then I also do property management as well. So, guys, it sucks. On top of streaming with you guys and having coffee with you, I do all this other stuff as well. Also, I am a content manager for a couple people as well. So, if you're ever like, wow, Akira, you do stuff. Landlord grows. Listen, I agree that being a landlord, or that landlords, I would say that being a landlord, but landlords do have an unjust power, right? But a good there are things such as good landlords. There are things such as good landlords. The thing is that there's there's few and far from whatever the saying is, right? But a good landlord takes care of the property, takes care of the people, and yeah. So like, the thing with property management, guys, and some of you guys may not get into this or even really know about this. The thing with property management is that whenever somebody has an issue with the property, it is the landlord's job to take care of it. So if there is if there's a sewage leak, if there is a sewage backup, if this the walkways need shoveling, if there's problems with the air conditioning unit, you don't have to worry about that as a tenant. You shouldn't have to worry about that as a tenant. But as a landlord, it is your job to make sure that these places that these people are living in are livable. So it sucks that It sucks that you have to pay somebody to live, but a good landlord will have, they'll have things in place to make things easier for you to live, so you don't have to do it. One of the things that landlords should do is building maintenance, right? So like, let's say like you your light bulbs go out or something, right? If your light bulbs go out, you shouldn't have to change them. You can change them if you want, if you have special light bulbs, but like in general, like if you if the place sucks, right? If the place sucks to live in, then yeah, they're not good landlords. In my experience, trailer park landlords do nothing. Yeah. So again, like I said, there are good landlords and there are bad landlords. And so the people that I work for, I like to think that they're good landlords. But I don't know the full story about their stuff. I don't know the full story about, all the stuff that they do behind the scenes. But as far as I know, they're pretty good landlords. They are able to maintain the buildings properly. If there's any sort of like leaks or like drafts or like there's like broken shit everywhere, if the walls, if like the walls get damaged and stuff, like they'll fix it and things. And the thing is that like, yeah, owning and renting are two different beasts for sure. One of the I told this story before, but one of the properties that was being managed by these people, they had a dog, and so they allowed dogs in this property, right? And the front lawn, the grass in front of the building became just like littered with dog shit, like absolutely littered with dog shit. And in order to get rid of that, right? They needed to rake the grass and stuff. And the thing is that they didn't say anything about that. Oh, was it the grass in the front? No, it was the grass in the back. Sorry, it was the grass in the back. It was the grass in the back. Can't you send them a complaint? I mean, yes and no. So what ended up happening was they kept the deposit. So if you rent a place, you usually have a deposit, right? And they kept the deposit and they wanted the deposit back. And they said no, the amount of work that needed to be done on the back for the grass, that was taken out of your deposit and you're not getting it back. And they're like, we're gonna put a bad review on the internet and you're never gonna get customers ever again. You're never gonna get any more tenants ever again. And they like said, yeah, we don't care. You're not getting your deposit back. So yeah, I mean, should it be the and this should be a debate, really. Is it going to be the landlord's responsibility to rake the grass every couple of months because someone's dog is shitting in the backyard? Should it be the landlord's job to do that? And like, they allow the dog to be in their property, right? So do you think it's the responsibility of the dog owner, or do you think it's the responsibility of the landlord because they're managing the land? So from my perspective, I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be the landlord's job to maintain the backyard, right? Unless like it's a shared property and people are complaining, then that's maybe a discussion that could be had. But in my opinion, like, it's not my dog. No, it's not my dog making the mess. It's somebody else's dog making the mess. And should I be responsible for your dog? Trailer parks are where you both rent and own. Yeah, you rent the space, but you own the trailer. That's the weird thing. I'm not shitting in the backyard. Woof woof, motherfuckers. Hold on a second. I gotta take a shit in the backyard. Okay. Yeah, sir. I gotta go. I need to not be late because I need to go to a meeting. Is the thing. So I gotta get going. I want to sit here and talk more with you guys, but I can't. Later tonight, Zelda might be happening. I'm not 100% sure. I have to go talk to the other people about if Zelda's happening tonight or not. But also because of that, it might be late. We might be late on Zelda because of my schedule. So yeah, I will for sure do Sunday though on Tomodachi Life. It might be a little later than usual again from the restructuring and the meetings I have to go to. But I will for sure do Tomodachi Life on Sunday. I'm not gonna miss it for the world. I freaking love that game. So yeah, hope your meeting isn't too boring. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring. I don't, man. So yeah, other than that, yeah, I have a Discord. You can join that. I'm on Twitter. I'm starting to move away from Twitter and I'm going more into Blue Sky because that's where more of my friends are at and I can interact with people more. If you want more personal interaction, you should hit me up on Blue Sky. But if you want more businessy stuff on when I'm streaming and stuff, that'll be on Twitter. I have a Discord. You can do Wordle stuff on there with people. You can I don't know. You can have fun in my Discord server with a bunch of other people. You can chat with a bunch of people who are very supportive and very kind. You can talk about how insane you are. And yeah, what else do I need to talk about? That's pretty much about it. All right, I'll see you guys maybe tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow night for sure. All right. Again, next week's schedule is probably going to be very, very inconsistent, so please be aware of that. I might not stream on Tuesday, Thursday because of the restructuring I have to do with my job. So that's pretty much about it. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. 001 01101001001010110 010111001000100010101100100010001